is Wednesday, February 1st. Oh my god, that is so crazy. I felt like New Year's was just yesterday, and then I felt like New Year's Eve was yesterday, and now it's already February 1st. Like, what? I don't know where the time went. Like, time just went really quick. Like, what? But yeah, guys, today is Wednesday. I always get off at 2, and right now it's 2:40 something. But yeah, guys, I'm here and I'm doing this video. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. So this video is gonna be about facts about me, like where I came from, who am I, like what are my parents, like what's my race, what age am I, what height I am, like what do I do. Like, it's just gonna be like knowing more stuff about me. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, all right, so I don't know where to start because I feel like you're supposed to start somewhere very specific, and oh my god, I don't know where to start. I have no idea where to start. I guess to start off, my name is. So as you can see, my channel says Mackenzie Ruiz, but my real name is actually not Mackenzie. I have a Spanish name, and no one has this name because my mom and my father created this name. So maybe one day I'll reveal it, but we're just gonna say it's Mackenzie. And Ruiz, I feel like it's my mom's last name, but I like it better for me, so I just use it. So yeah, going back, in 3rd grade, I felt like, I don't know, like I just called myself Mackenzie. I don't know how I found this name or what, but I picture myself with that name ever since then. So yeah, that's been my nickname for like a long time now, since I was like 9, and now I'm 16. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I was just in school writing names, and I just came up with this name, and I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. So yeah, anyways, yeah, I do have a last name, another last name, my actual last name. So my actual last name is Torres, and then my middle name is Michaela. So yeah, I think that's where I got the nickname from, like from the M and then my real name, and just perfect. So yeah, what else? This is so hard. Usually I'm so talkative, and today I'm just not like that, which is crazy. But yeah, let's start off. My height is 5'2". Last time I checked was like summer, so I don't know if that changed or if I got taller. I would say I got like at least 1 inch taller. So yeah, so my parents are short people, which probably not gonna be tall, to be honest. I wish I was 5'8" right now, but I'm not. But it's okay. So yeah, my mom is probably like 5'4", 5'3", and then my dad says he's 5'8", but he looks short. So we're just gonna say he's 5'5". But yeah, I don't know. So yeah. So my mom and my father are both Mexican, so yeah, and that means I'm Mexican too. They were both born in Mexico, and yeah. So when I was younger, I was raised very Mexican, like very, like when I mean very, I mean very, like we only speak Spanish. That's the only language I knew how to speak. My mom knew how to speak English, my dad not at all. So yeah, my mom I did not know anything English. Like I couldn't understand what people were talking about. Like it sounded so weird. It sounded like they were speaking Chinese, like I swear. That's how it sounds like when you don't understand English. It sounds like Chinese. It's crazy, but yeah. I was raised very Mexican. We ate Mexican food every day. We ate junk food. That's how it went down. My mom treated me very Mexican. Like, if I didn't follow what she said, she would get really mad and, you know, like bring the bell. That's how Mexicans are. We will talk Mexican, we will also watch Spanish shows on TV every single time. So yeah, that's really our Mexicans' life. And we would throw parties, we would bring people over. If you're Mexican, you know, like, we love our spicy food and our candy and our junk food. Like, we just love that. Like, and you know, we like to bring people, and every guy you bring, like, they just be drinking beer. Like, that's how Mexicans are. They'll be funny, they'll be joking around. That's how they are. So that's how I was raised. But yeah, my parents were together and then they divorced when I was young. And yeah, for me it was very hard. I was actually very sad. It like took me like a few years to realize that it's okay. Like, it took me probably about 4 years or like 5 to like be okay. Like, it was really hard. It was not worth it. And I was just sad all the time. I was like, why do some people get to see both parents and I only get to see one? Like, it sucks. So it was very sad and I didn't enjoy it. Like, it was not great. So yeah, but then my mom started dating this guy, white boy, and I was like around 8. He knew English. He was a white boy, so that's the only language he speak. I knew nothing. It was hard for me. So I had to switch schools, and I went to a school where they speak more English than Spanish. Like, it was really hard. I struggled a lot and I wanted to give up. I was very frustrated. I'm like, I'm never gonna get this. Like, I can't do it. I cannot learn English. It sucks. So yeah, there was this teacher that would always help me understand. I don't know what she said, but slowly, by time I read words, like, we were in the classroom and there was like English words everywhere, and I just kept reading, and then I read more, and then I started understanding English a little bit, and then I read more, and then read more words, and then just started understanding better, and then it got better, and then very good. So yeah, here I am today. I know a lot of English, and the more English I knew, the slowly Spanish I forgot. So the bad thing about it is that I forgot a lot of Spanish, and now I don't know how to talk Spanish. Well, only some words, but it's like I feel like stupid because I was born with Mexican parents. I was born speaking Spanish for years, and it's crazy. But to be honest, now I talk 90% English every single day. Like, I'm not even joking. Of course, there's some Mexican people that I talk to, like, I talk in Spanish, so I think that's really good, you know, so I have that balance, but I speak English more, so yeah. And yeah, guys, I switched schools. I went to high school now. I was in middle school. I went to 7th and then 8th and then 9th. Went to another school for like 3 years. I liked it. It was good. And then I switched, which was this year, August 17. I switched to a high school. So now I've been going for like a few months, and yeah. So far, it's pretty good. Not gonna lie. I know where each building is and what, because it's separated. There's one here, there's one here, and then one here, and then one here, and then one here, and then here's the office. And then, yeah, there's one here in the middle. So, like, I know each building now, and I know where to walk, how to get there faster, how to go, like, you just know. So, yeah. So, yeah, guys, that's it. That's my life. And yeah, I also remember we moved in with my mom's new boyfriend, which was a white guy. At the time I was like 8 years old, and we were living in the apartment, and I slept on the couch. It was weird at first. I remember that like it was yesterday. I was so mad. I was like, why are you bringing me here with this random guy I don't even know and I can't even talk English with? Like, it was not good. I hated it. So, and then I remember begging to go to Disney World because I've been wanting to go so bad, and then one day it happened. They surprised me. It was really good. We got on the rides. I was scared, but my mom was like, come on, do it. And then after I was like, oh my god, why was I so scared of that? But I feel like at the time I felt like I was scared of rides, but in reality, I really wasn't. Like, I thought I was gonna be scared, but I wasn't even scared at all. And now that I'm older, I'm actually scared of rides. Like, I can't handle it no more. Like, I don't get it. Because when I was 8, I was so brave. I was like, yeah. And it felt like nothing. But now I'm terrified. Like, I can't do it no more. And it sucks. That's the part of me that wishes I was 8 again. That's the part that I want to be younger again. Oh yeah, let's keep going. So we went to a lot of rides. It was fun. Oh yeah, and then we also went to Florida, to the beach. It was fun because it was my first time there, and it was so beautiful. Like, I'll never forget this moment. It was the best vacation ever. Like, I was so happy. Like, I wish I was a kid again, because as you get older, you're not interested in doing things like anymore. Like, you know, you're not interested in doing things like that. And I feel like I lived my life more as a kid than now, because now it's like I don't really want to do a lot of things. So yeah, I don't have the motivation, you know? When I was a kid, I would do it because I had a lot of motivation, and that would be, when I was a kid, everything would seem fun, and now it's like here, it was here, and now it's like right there, and then soon it's gonna be right there. So yeah, my mom is always like, why don't you want to do things? Like, I just don't have motivation, to be honest. Like, I really just don't. And yeah, I wish I did, but I feel like at the end of the day, I lived my life as I wanted to. So yeah, I might not live my life as a teen, but in the future, once I'm in my 20s, I want to live my life again like that. Like, I want to go travel the world and do a lot of fun things. So if I'm not doing it now, then it's okay, because I'll do it someday. It's not today or tomorrow. Like, it's gonna take like probably like freaking like 5 years from now or something, or more, like, honestly. But yeah. It was fun. That vacation to Florida was really fun. I'll never forget. I was just so happy. And at that time, I didn't care what people think. I was just so happy. So yeah, and oh my god, I'll never forget July 4th. Like, I literally, so I don't know what there's called, but there's the little stick that you put, that you, I can't explain it. There's these metal sticks, right, that you have for fire, July 4th. They're like metal sticks with like something gray on top. And then you light it up, and then like you see like, what is it called? Like little stars like that, like flames like that. And then you hold it and you just watch it. And then slowly it was going down, the fire went, oh, whatever it's called, those stars. And then after it was done, I literally touched it. And oh my god, I burned my finger. I was so scared. I ran to the restroom, washed my hands. I really wanted to cry. I literally wanted to cry. It was not fun. But I loved it because I never got to experience fireworks at the beach. That's something I would like to experience again in my 20s. It'll probably be around my mid-20s because I would go to college, and it depends how long I finish. So after I finish, of course, I'm gonna be starting to do that. So I would probably I'm gonna start doing it at mid-20s and then stop at probably mid-30s. I don't know, whenever I feel like, but yeah. So yeah, guys, and then a few years passed, 2019, 1 year before COVID, we went to this vacation. I was 12, but it was a month before my birthday, before my 13th birthday. So yeah, we went to California, to the beach, to Las Vegas, to San Diego. It was fun, and we went to Universal Studios, and I remember I was not even scared. I was scared at the rides a little, but it wasn't nothing. So I feel like now I'm terrified though, like what happened. But yeah, guys, that's what happened. And yeah, and then my mom found a boyfriend again. Like, she moved on from that ex, that white guy, and then she moved on to another one. This was 2017. I was 11 years old, and at first, again, I did not accept it. I was like, oh my god, here we go again. I didn't accept it because in my mind, I thought, you guys are not gonna last. Like, you guys are not gonna last. Like, there's no way. And she even told me, like, he has kids, you should come over. I was like, hell no. Like, at that time, I was not interested. No. I didn't want to do anything. I don't know why. I kind of regret it, but at the same time, I don't, because at the end of the day, it was kind of worth not going. And you will see why. I'll get into detail why it was not worth going. But she started hanging out, and then one day she brought me over. I was like, really? Why are you bringing me over? Like, I don't even know these people. Like, I was not interested. But yeah, I was kind of a little bit forcing in the line. But she brought me over. So my mom's boyfriend had 3 kids. One that was 3, and then the other one was 13 and 12. I was like, not interested. I don't remember specifically how I met them or what, but I do remember meeting the little girl. I remember going to couch. She was watching TV. She was like, hey, like, she was so talkative. She was so cute. The other people, like the 2 teenagers, didn't interest me. Like, I was like, I don't really care. And yeah, as years went on, I started catching feelings for my mom's boyfriend's son. How many years? 1 year later, actually. And I started noticing. At first, I was like, I didn't notice. I was like, he's cute, but whatever. But then slowly I noticed. I was like, oh my god, do I like this guy? At first I was like, no, I can't like this guy. This is bad. Like, I don't want to. But yeah, and then I started becoming obsessed, which is, no, why? So yeah, it took, anyways, we'll get in detail to that. But I started liking this guy. I used to bug him all the time, be like, oh my god, is that okay? Like, I used to look at him, take pictures of him and film him. Dude, if you could see his face, he was not interested. I could tell. At that time, I was like, eh. Like, at that time, I was too young to understand what the hell, does he like me or not? Like, I didn't know nothing. I just thought he was like trying to be mean. I was like, he's probably like flirts when he's mean. I don't know. I found it like he was like, okay, like, I don't know. I didn't found it like he doesn't like me, you know? So I kept going for like 1, 2, 3, 4 years now, and yeah. So yeah. Few months, the end of 2022. So I kept going liking him. He says, stop liking me. I don't like you. Like, stop. Kept going. For 4 years straight. So, do I regret it? Yes, I do, honestly. I wish I listened, but at that time I was young. I wasn't like smart. You know, it's crazy because some people at 11 years old, they're really smart and they know what they're doing. But some people at 11 years old, they're still like a kid. Like, they don't think like a teenager, you know? So it just depends on you. Like, you're probably like me, but yeah, I regret it. But I really, what hurts me the most is that I was so young and that I could have been doing other things instead of focusing on that guy. But yeah, focusing on that stupid guy. But yeah, I regret it. What makes me mad is that I got hurt at a young age, and I feel like, but, so, you're probably wondering, how were you so happy? I wasn't, honestly. I was just faking it. Not only that, at that time, like, in 2008 or 2009, I was going through some anxiety. Out of nowhere, one day I got anxiety. And then every single day I started getting anxiety for like the whole year. Every single day, anxiety. And it was hard, like anxiety. I started overthinking. I started getting panic attacks. I literally hid it from my mom for like the whole time. It was so hard. That's the year I never want to go back to. That's the worst year of them all. Anxiety, no. And then it led to depression. I remember I was sad all the time. Every single day, crying, sad. My mom would be like, why are you so sad? Why are you not motivation? I didn't have the motivation to do anything. Like, literally not even lay down, do nothing. I literally just wanted to kill myself, but I didn't. Glad I didn't. Glad. I was like, don't do it. Do not do it. I was so close to like cutting myself and just dying, but I was like, I can't do that. I can't do it. So yeah, that was hard. I never want to go through that again. But I know that I will, which sucks. Okay, let's get to detail. But yeah, the end of 2022, I started noticing that being obsessed with that guy wasn't good, and that I should start moving on to myself. And yeah, it was hard at first. My mom was like, just move on, like, come on, let's do it. I was sad, I was crying. This was like December. This was like 2 months from now. I was sad, I was like, can't do it, it's so hard. And I'm gonna lie, I've been working on it. I have. But I feel like those feelings are still there, I ain't gonna lie. But I try not to focus on him anymore, and I just think it's best. I try to focus on me and my life, which I have been. So the only thing that's in my mind 24/7 is focusing how am I gonna get to college. That's the main thing I think about every single day. And I always focus on school, like getting good grades. It's really hard. So that's something I've been focusing on lately. My brain is now used to it. At first I was like, oh my god, I'm not thinking about that guy anymore. Like, my brain will be like, what's going on? But now it's used to it, you know? So yeah, I've been focusing myself, which is good, because you girls trying to move on here. It's probably gonna take like 3 months, but it's okay. At least it's better late than never, honestly. I'd rather be late than never, like, honestly. I feel like it's never late, though, but I feel like I wasted my life, so yeah. So, yeah. There's another thing, though. I don't know if I should say it or not, but yeah. So, January started, the first day of January. I was focusing myself, right? Okay. So there was once this day, my mom texted me, she was like, you should take this class. And I was like, okay. That helps you get to college. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, I talked to the teacher that teaches that class, and a few days later I got switched. It was Friday. I got switched. I was so sad because I had to switch my second period English and my fifth crafts, which is art. It was sad. So I had an option. Okay? I could either switch out of dance or switch out of dance, oh my god, what am I saying? So I had a choice. My fourth period is dance. My fifth period is crafts, which is art. I had 2 options. I could switch from dance or crafts. And I thought about it. And I didn't want to switch none. I was like, I don't know, mom. And my mom was like, just do it. So yeah, I did it. And I thought about it, and I switched from crafts, which is art class. I switched into 5th period English. And yeah, looking back at it now, I wish I could have told myself it was worth it at the end, because at the end of the day, you're gonna see what happens. But it was worth it, honestly, because that class stressed me out. Like, it really stressed me out. So yeah, and I'm gonna get into detail why it was worth it or why. And I had to remove my second period English to that new class. So yeah, Monday I went to my new classes. It was Monday I went to my new class, and then Tuesday I went to my English. Let me tell you, it was so weird. But the day before I emailed the teacher, so it was good. It was so weird because it was so new to me. Like, it was just so weird. I walked in that class. I remember walking in. I was so early. I was so nervous to be early. I was like, should I go? The bell rang and no one was there. I was so close because the restroom was here, the class was here. Boom, 5 seconds, you're in the class. I walked in. I was like, oh, shy, I'm a little bit nervous. And then the teacher was like, and then the teacher said my name. And she's like, you're Mackenzie, right? And I'm like, yeah. And I remember walking this way because there was a desk. I looked at the desk everywhere, and I'm like, where do I sit? Like, I don't want to sit in someone's spot. And I'm like, so I sat this way, the last corner of the tables. I sat in the 4th seat. So there was 4 tables. There was the last one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here I sat, right here. So I sat there. People came. People looked at me like, who is she? Like, what is she doing here? So yeah, I was very little bit comfortable, but it was. Maybe talking about a teen talk, like maybe talking about teens. Like next video on Friday, we'll be talking about teens, and I may be talking to you guys like what I think of teens, like what they should do or not. Like this video was suggested by my mom, so. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye!